and welcome to the Buzzerbeater Show, episode 27, right? It has to be 20, yes, 27. My name is David Jones, and today we're going to talk about, once again, the finals. They're still not over. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, the Lakers are going to face off the Heat in a Game 5. So a lot has happened during the last time I recorded this podcast. Lakers won Game 2 with LeBron having 33 points and 32. Yeah, that's a lot of points. And Rondo hitting threes on the regular like it was nothing. Absolutely nothing. This was the Lakers, the Heat had nothing. Yeah, they had nothing. And the Lakers completely demolished them in that game. And I mean, AD at the end of second quarter was I think like 15 for 16 or something. So he had 15 attempts. He had 16 attempts and made 15 of his shots. And nobody could stop him. He always went into the paint. Always got it. They did it better in Game 3 where they doubled him. But still, they completely... You couldn't stop AD in the... They just couldn't stop him. Another thing, LeBron has to win the Finals MVP. He just has to. There's no doubt about it. LeBron is the reason why they're winning. LeBron is taking over all the games, which you also saw in Game 4. Not necessarily in Game 3, but Game 3 I'm going to talk about right now. Oh my god, I read so much. Oh my god, okay. So, the first quarter was pretty damn sloppy. 10 turnovers for the Lakers in the first quarter. 10 turnovers. And I saw the game, but it was completely... They were not... AD was not having a good first half, going scoreless in the first quarter. LeBron was just taking over. But still, like, it's... You could tell, like, that the Heat had figured out LeBron. But then it showed something else in Game 4, which I'm going to talk about. So, they figured out how to stop AD specifically. LeBron a little, but not much. Jimmy had like a 40-point... Jimmy Butler had like a 40-point... what was it? 40-point triple-double? Was it 40-point triple-double? Yeah. Something like that. So, really fucking good. And he just wouldn't stop. Like, he got a lot of and ones. And then he screamed like, that the Lakers are in trouble in the end of the game. It's just... I mean, it happened every time. So, Damian Lillard, talk trash, got gentleman sweep. Russell Westbrook, talk trash, got a gentleman sweep. Jamal Murray, got talk trash, got a gentleman sweep. This could happen again. Why? I don't get this, bro. You can be competitive, but if you're being that competitive, you're making the other team even more competitive, if you know what I'm saying. So, if you're talking out loud trash, you're going to get you're going to get more effort off the other team because they think like, oh my god, he just said that. I'm completely going to destroy them. That's their motivation. And the Lakers are an extreme example for that. And so the Lakers lost game 3, but then, oh my god, game 4. I mean, props to Kelly Olynyk from the Heat. He was scoring important points off the bench. I really thought the Lakers would go up 3-0 there, but I was wrong, so they were only 2-1. But then, okay, so first off, before I talk about Game 4, if the Lakers... Oh, no, okay, that's that. Wait. So let me first talk about Game 4. So the Lakers went up 3-1. They completely... Did you see, like, this push-up where LeBron pushed Tyler Hero off the way and just completely demolished the rim and dunked that shit down? That was fucking crazy. That was, like... He was so angry, and it was probably the best game in that series. The problem is, I didn't watch that game, but I saw all the highlights. I saw all the sports analysts talking about it. LeBron just didn't come to play. And I'm telling y'all, Game 5 is going to be great. They couldn't stop AD. I mean, 22 points is not enough, but LeBron had 28 points. You have to give him the Finals MVP. I'll be fine with AD, I get it, but like LeBron is the main thing why they're winning. AD is scoring. AD is maybe doing some lobs, but LeBron, he's controlling the offense. He is just completely catching bodies all the time. He has to win the Finals MVP. And I would be not surprised if he still wins it with 35 years old. And if the Lakers win, I'm going to tell, if the Lakers win game 5, I'm going to tell what that means for the franchise, but I also tell you what it means for the franchise for the Heat. If the Heat win it, the Heat still have a chance. I'm not saying the Heat don't have a chance anymore. It's just a little more unlikely. That's all I'm saying. But what really annoys me the most of all of these LeBron haters, all of them are saying it's easier now. It's easier. All those guys that came back from quarantine are out of shape. He could just go easily to the... Okay, first of all, do you know how many times LeBron had to work his ass off to get to the finals? 07 Cavs. He carried them to the finals, got swept by the Spurs. The Spurs with Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Robert Horry, Greg Popovich. I mean, what do you expect? If somebody says LeBron has an easy... LeBron never had an easy championship. In 2012, it was hard against a younger team of Westbrook, Harden, and Durant. It was hard. Second championship against the Spurs again with Kawhi Leonard. How can you tell me that was easy? And they almost lost, but if LeBron and Ray Allen didn't close out the game, it went to a Game 7 and they won Game 7, so how can you say LeBron had easy champions? In 2016, they were down 3-1. 3-1, and they came back. And they won that. And LeBron broke down in tears because, first of all, he won the championship for his hometown, and second of all, it was goddamn hard. This is the first time ever LeBron is up 3-1 in the finals. how can you not be like, oh, this is so much easier? How can you be like, oh, he deserves this? Of course he deserves this. And second of all, you don't see your family all the time, and there are no fans. That means less motivation. You don't see your kids, you don't see your wife, or, I don't know, whoever. You don't see your family in general. That means nobody, you can talk to nobody, only over FaceTime, but that's not really the same. It is very close to the same, but not the same. So, anybody who says, oh, LeBron didn't deserve this finish, just go and just do it, bro. Like, what are you even talking about? LeBron completely deserved this finals. He deserves it. Hard work. I can see it in his eyes. He has this killer instinct now. If he wins this, he has to be number 2 in the all-time ranking. He has to. And whoever else says, oh, LeBron is not gonna... Oh, wait, sorry. LeBron is not... LeBron is... LeBron... Wait. LeBron is still my top 10 of, like, do you know the disrespect? Charles Barkley has LeBron at top 7. Bruh. Top fucking 7. Top 7. How? What did he do? Like, it is LeBron James. And you have him up top 7? And the even greater disrespect from it's especially the guys from inside of the NBA on TNT. Not necessarily Shaq, but like Kenny's the Smith Jet has LeBron at number 11. 11. Okay, first of all, LeBron is definitely better than Bird and Magic. Don't even talk. He's better than Kareem. He's better than Kobe. He's better than Shaq. He's better than Duncan. He's better than... I mean, Kareem... Okay, Kareem gets hard, but still, Kareem wasn't the main factor in the 4 championships with the Lakers. LeBron has always been the main factor. And LeBron would be probably the first guy ever the first NBA player of all time to get 3 championships as the main guy, as the finals MVP on 3 different teams. So, 4 championships on 3 different teams, and every time he was the finals MVP. Nobody has ever done that before. And if you're still saying LeBron is not in a top 5 even, then what are you? Why are you sports? Why do you have an opinion about basketball? LeBron is top 2. I'm okay if people say he's top 3. But don't put him under Bird or Magic, bro. What are you? No. Nah. Just stop it. I'm not disrespecting Bird or Magic. I'm just a little angry right now because oh, sorry. It's just so... God. It's just massive disrespect, which I don't get. But yeah. So, we have final news from my favorite team, the Knicks. Okay, not my favorite. It's my team. I root for the Knicks. So, the Knicks want to trade for Chris Paul and Paul George. There are rumors. It doesn't mean, but... Oh my god. Why? there's so many reasons why this won't work. First of all, Chris Paul is 35 years old. Second of all, Chris Paul has a massive paid, I'm not saying overpaid, paid contract. It is so hard nobody wants that contract, but the Knicks want it because nobody wants to go to New York anymore. If the Knicks make it, I mean, there's one factor that could make it like not that worse would be like if they have Chris Paul and didn't trade for Paul George and they would rebuild while Chris Paul was there. That would actually work. But if you bring Paul George in, oh my God, I can't stand out Paul George anymore. No. He's probably gonna lose in the first round again with us. I mean, wait, if the Knicks would make the playoffs this year with Paul George and Chris Paul in it. So wait, let me see at the standings. So let's see, let's say the Knicks make it with the 7th seed. So everything is the same way, or maybe the same. They would probably either play Toronto or Boston. With Chris Paul and Paul George? We're going to get swept in the first round. Paul George is completely horrific. He's so bad in the playoffs. He's so bad. Chris Paul has proven himself, but Paul George, hell nah. So, as you just heard, I don't really want this trade to happen, but who knows? I mean, man, okay, just let us make the playoffs. I'm completely fine. I just want to make the playoffs again, please. I don't even care if we get swept. I just want to make the playoffs, please. If we haven't made the playoffs since 2014 or something, please let us make the playoffs, please. Okay. If you like this podcast, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And until next time, peace!